Hello, everybody. Hello. It has been a long time, like a month since I last streamed. I mean, I still post YouTube videos every single day, which you can check out at youtube.com/@hype the commentator. But what's up, everybody? We're just a few minutes away from the final Monday Night Raw before Summerslam taking place in the Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, being headlined by the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, defending his undisputed WWE Championship against the new head of the table, the new tribal chief, the leader of the new bloodline, Solo Sikoa. But that's not the only match people are talking about, as tonight, Seth freaking Rollins, the special guest referee for the huge blood feud between the Scottish Warrior Drew McIntyre and the best in the world, CM Punk. Seth freaking Rollins will lay out how this match is going to go tonight on Monday Night Raw. The rules will be laid out, making sure these two superstars understand what the rules are heading into this big match after these two have had it out for each other since before, just before the Royal Rumble. You know, this has been going on for six months now, 7 months. And what a feud it's been. And it only really picks up at SummerSlam when they have their first match against each other in a long time. And Finn Balor of the Judgment Day will go one-on-one with the number one contender for the World Heavyweight Championship, the Ring General, or the King General, as he won the King of the Ring back in May, which actually earned him the right to call himself number one contender. And he will face Finn's buddy of the Judgment Day, the Archer of Infamy, Damian Priest. Of course, a special edition of Raw. Raw tonight is taking place on Sci-Fi. All right. It is 8 o'clock. You know what that means. Take a look at the preparation at downtown Ohio. Cleveland Brown Stadium will be jam-packed this Saturday, but we are in St. Paul, Minnesota for the final edition of Monday Night Raw before we head to the biggest party of the summer. And here he is, arriving earlier today. It is the King General Gunther, who will face Finn Balor just days ahead of his big world title match. And there is Finn Balor, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, arriving with his tag team partner, J.D. McDonough. Led by Maxine, here comes the former Alpha Academy, Otis and Akira Tozawa. Otis and Akira Tozawa set to face the Creed brothers tonight. The Creed brothers led by Chad Gable. And the Creed brothers had a very successful weekend at Josh Barnett's Bloodsport 11. all dressed in ref gear. He is a visionary. He is a revolutionary. And he has got one of the most unique special guest referee outfits I've ever seen. He is Seth freaking Rollins. Seth Referee Rollins. You know, as a ref, not sure those shoes are quite the choice when it comes to match time. But Rollins is ref ready. Seth Rollins joins some of the best special guest referees of all time. Joins an elite group. The likes of Triple H. Again, you know, it was actually CM Punk versus John Cena. Ironically, it's the match that people have been waiting for over half this year, this entire year. The WWE Universe has been waiting to see the Scottish Warrior Drew McIntyre and the best in the world, CM Punk, get their hands on each other. What does Seth freaking Rollins have to say?
Welcome to Monday Night. I am your host for this evening's events. Oh, St. Paul.
Even his boots have stripes.
That's of a zebra print, I believe, Cole. And this zebra is going to be electric on Saturday. I am a visionary. I am a revolutionary. I am Seth. And incredibly well dressed. Summerslam is only 5 days away. 5 days from the hotly anticipated contest between Drew McIntyre and CM Punk. And we are here tonight to lay out some rules and regulations for that contest. So without further ado, St. Paul, let's bring out these two morons. How about it?
At least he's unbiased.
Yeah, Rollins, at least there's one thing we can say about Rollins. He doesn't like either of these men. He has got to be one of the most unbiased special guest referees we've ever seen because he hates both of these men equally. But first, the best in the world, the Second City Saint, CM Punk. The vibes are going in St. Paul, Minnesota. Just days before the biggest party of the summer. Only one of these men, whether it's CM Punk or the man that will come out after CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, will be able to celebrate in Cleveland. But here in St. Paul, Minnesota, they are greeting the Second City Saint with a very, very warm welcome. Talk about jam-packed to the gills. This place is jam-packed. I mean, why wouldn't it be? SummerSlam is just a few days away.
You know, Pat, Saturday at SummerSlam will mark the first one-on-one match.
Saturday will mark the first one-on-one match CM Punk has had in 10.5 years. Absolute insanity. It has been so long since we've seen CM Punk. But here's the thing. CM Punk has had some of the biggest matches at SummerSlam. The biggest to unify the WWE Championship back at SummerSlam 2011, where there was another special guest referee with another man that at one point CM Punk had all the hate in the world for. And that is the CCO, Paul Triple H Levesque. And speaking of people who CM Punk hates, it is this man, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre. Where time and time again, Punk has cost McIntyre opportunity after opportunity. And it's all because McIntyre put CM Punk on the shelf for 6 months. You saw the smirk on McIntyre's face. It says it all. That smirk on Drew McIntyre shows just how ready he is to finally get his hands on CM Punk in one-on-one action. He wasn't going to do it last Monday on Raw. He wanted to wait till the match happened. And of course, if either of these men lay their hands on each other before SummerSlam, Raw General Manager Adam Pearce stated the match will be off. The match will not happen. And I don't think either one of these men want to risk the match not happening, especially for how long these two have been waiting to officially get their hands on each other in a WWE ring. And with this being the first singles match CM Punk has had in a WWE ring live in 10.5 years, it is sure one you won't want to miss. And this blood feud between two men that hate each other more than anything. And I thought it was impossible for somebody to hate CM Punk more than Seth freaking Rollins. Drew McIntyre finally had his moment at WrestleMania becoming world champion. And it only lasted about 5 minutes at the hands of CM Punk.
I can see there's a lot of tension here. I know we're talking about the rules and regs for SummerSlam, but we need to get something out of the way for tonight. This is direct from the office of Adam Pearce. You two are not to lay a finger on one another, or the match for SummerSlam is off. One step further, and this is from Pearce. If you lay a finger on me tonight, the match for SummerSlam is off. Well, CM Punk says there's nothing to do here then. Hey.
Sorry, Punk. I've got self-control. I can wait till Saturday. Don't be such a coward and get back in here.
I'm not scared of you, Drew. I'm certainly not worried about anything you're going to try to do to me, Seth. I'm worried about what I'm going to do. So I'll just kind of take myself out of this situation. I'll just sit over here, calm, cool, and collected. I know you love to call the shots, don't you? You love to think you're in charge of everything. Everything's got to be CM Punk's way. But that's not how this is going to work. And it's certainly not how SummerSlam is going to work. Now look, I didn't have to be the referee for this match. I volunteered because you two idiots scared off any other official back there. But I can go right back there right now, take off this here referee shirt, give it to Adam Pearce, and the whole thing's off. I want to see the two of you fight. Drew McIntyre wants this fight. The people of St. Paul want this fight. And if you want this fight, then I suggest you get your ass back into my ring.
Asserting his authority.
There he is, the boot-looking office boy.
Jeez.
Sure. You love the fact that you can lord over me and I have to do what you say, so enjoy it while you can.
Seth, don't listen to him. Don't worry about Punk. Just listen to me for a second. You and I, we don't always like each other, but our relationship is a professional rivalry. We just want to be the best. Sometimes I'm an arse. Sometimes you're an arse. We just want what's best for the future of WWE. That is not what's best for the future of WWE. You said it yourself. He is a cancer. Corporate man Punk in management's ear, down in NXT in the kids' ear, poisoning their mind. After all of our hard work, the true workhorses, he's going to screw it all up. Remember that on Saturday. That is the real enemy.
You know, Drew, you are an idiot and you said a lot of things wrong in your life. But you are right about one thing. If there is anybody that hates CM Punk as much as you, it's me.
And for good reason.
The thing you're overlooking, however, is that if there's anybody that hates you as much as CM Punk, it's also me. And so, if you two wouldn't mind shutting up for about 3 seconds, I will get to the rules and regulations for what will be a violent masterpiece at Summerslam. There is only one rule. There is only one regulation. You two will listen to everything I have to say. I call the shots. I'm the boss. I'm the law. I count to 3 when I want to count to 3. You tap out when I say you can tap out. If there's a count out to be had, maybe there won't be any count outs. I don't know. I might count to 10. I might count to 20. I might count to 1,000,000. Disqualifications? Referee's discretion. The bottom line is, if either of you two get out of line, you got a problem with what I say or my rules or the way they call my match in my ring. I'm not some little referee that you can just push around. No, I'm a spiteful little bastard, and I will put your head in the dirt.
I think you being a referee is a hat on a hat. Based on the way you dress, I'm sure you probably like something like that. I hope you referee way better than you dress. I don't believe you. You're a liar. You're going to be non-biased. You're going to call it down the middle. That's fine. If you plan on screwing me on Saturday, there's nothing I can do about that. I'll deal with you Saturday. But one thing I don't want you to do. If you hate him, you hate me. I don't want your help at all. I've never needed it. I've never wanted it, and I never want to listen.
Punk, I think you're worried about the wrong person right here. You should be worried about the 6'5", 280-pound man you've screwed over and over again. I hate you. I can't stand you. I hate you're like some kind of Charles Manson that's poisoned everyone's mind, including these fans to chant your name at me everywhere I go. I can't go to the supermarket without hearing your stupid name shouted at me. I've spent 7 months saying everything I basically had to say. At Royal Rumble, I wanted to rough you up just a little bit, and I tore your tricep. I took you out for 7 months. I wasn't even trying then, man. You screwed me at WrestleMania out of the world title. You screwed me in front of my family in Scotland out of the world title. What do you think's gonna happen on Saturday? Right now, I'm not your enemy. This is me chill. That bell is your enemy because when it rings, I am gonna violently assault you. I hurt you already. I'm gonna blacken both your eyes. I am gonna break your jaw. This isn't a wrestling match. I know you say you hate him, but I know you've got compassion in your soul because he will have to stop that match because I won't stop until your heart does. And you wanna know the best thing about it? It's in Cleveland, it's in a stadium. I'm gonna get paid so much money to do something I would do for free.
For 10 years, I was absent from this company, and they chanted my name. They sing his song, they chant my name. You're the third wheel in this match at Summerslam. How's that feel, Drew? The one positive about PDS, which is punk derangement syndrome, which you both clearly suffer for, is you get to be in my orbit. You get to breathe the rare air that CM Punk produces. I hope you enjoyed the last 6 months, because hurting CM Punk was the best thing to happen to your career. And the worst thing to happen to your career was hurting CM Punk. For all your accomplishments, for everything you have, for how tall you are, for how big you are, for how mean you are, you're stupid. And you continuously dumb yourself out of position. You dumbed yourself out of the world title at WrestleMania. I'm your enemy, but I'm not your worst. You are. And your constant dumbing yourself out of position, you're gonna do the same thing on Saturday because you're stepping in the ring with the best in the world. I'm not as tall as you. I'm not as big as you. I'm probably not as fast as you, but you know what I got? I got heart. You know what I got? I got the people chanting my name. What do you got?
They cannot touch.
Take
that
it from me,
bracelet.
Punk. Take it from me. You have no idea what's
Drew has that bracelet.
That is the bracelet.
That is the bracelet Drew McIntyre took off the wrist of CM Punk back when McIntyre attacked Punk a few weeks ago in Chicago. This match will take place this Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, streaming on Peacock. It is SummerSlam Cleveland. Punk McIntyre. Rhea Ripley fired up at what's going on with Liv Morgan retaliating against the Judgment Day. Otis and Tozawa have their hands full tonight with the Creed brothers coming off huge victories at Josh Barnett's Bloodsport this past weekend. Coming up next on Monday Night Raw. All right. What a show. What a start to a show with Punk and McIntyre and Rollins. I'll be back in just a moment. All right, everybody. We're going to come back to Monday Night Raw in just a couple minutes. Or a couple moments here. SummerSlam coming up this Saturday, live at 7 p.m. Eastern. I will be live for SummerSlam this Saturday I actually work till 4:30, so I don't have much time to get set up in between, but I'll be set up for SummerSlam. We'll be going live at 7 p.m. More like 6:45. About the same, 15, 20 minutes I start before, when I do regular Raw streams. But anyways, SummerSlam Friday. Damian Priest live at 12 p.m. Eastern. The SummerSlam kickoff at 5 Eastern. And then Friday Night SmackDown at 8 p.m. Eastern. And the Sami Zayn and Friends following. And then SummerSlam Saturday, Undertaker, 1 Deadman Show, 1 p.m. Eastern. The countdown to SummerSlam at 4 p.m. Eastern. SummerSlam at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. And SummerSlam post-show immediately following SummerSlam on Peacock. You won't want to miss any of it. Cleveland, Ohio is going to be a jam-packed weekend, and you won't want to miss any of it. Judgment Day has a lot of things going on, being pulled in many directions. And Chad Gable's newest pupils, taking a look at the Creed brothers. Chad Gable tried to get Maxine and Alpha Academy back in the fold, but instead the Creed brothers are now in the fold. Chad Gable has 2 pupils. Here we go. The bell is rung. This match is officially underway. It was actually last night that the Creed brothers had their hands full and matches that were quite up their alley at Josh Barnett's Bloodsport 11. Brutus Creed defeating Tom Lawler. And Julius defeating Mikowski. Matt Mikowski by KO. So what a big weekend it was for the Creed brothers. Looking to continue their momentum here on Monday Night Raw as Otis just sends Akira Tozawa into Julius Creed. Julius kicks out at 1. Oh my, look at the power of Julius. Julius was sitting down and he already has Akira Tozawa in a vertical position for a suplex and then just sends Tozawa into the mat. And the strap's already coming down early. Things are about to pick up. Look at this gut-wrenching his brother, Brutus, right onto Tozawa. Went for the cover, enough for a 2 count. And Brutus perhaps thinking a suplex. Kick by Tozawa, who countered. Ducked under the... Oh, what a spinning kick by Tozawa. Brutus Creed sent in the corner. And Tozawa goes after Brutus. And for Brutus Creed, this could be some light work, but he's got to deal with the quickness of Akira Tozawa. And Tozawa looking to fly. Suicide dive through the middle rope. For the middle and top rope. Talk about someone who's beloved by the WWE Universe, Akira Tozawa. Tozawa went for a splash, but instead, Julius pulling his brother Brutus out of the ring. What a lariat, turning Akira Tozawa inside out. And the Creed brothers are in control. All right, everybody, we are coming back to Monday Night Raw in just a few moments. All right, we are back live on Monday Night Raw. It is the Creed brothers versus Otis and Akira Tozawa. At one point, Otis was the right-hand man, was Chad Gable's main guy. But eventually, Chad Gable had pushed Otis too far, and Otis had had enough of Chad Gable's ways and found himself away from Chad Gable. And you can see the shirt says it all, Free Otis. And Otis is as free as he's ever been in the last 4 years. Chad Gable's former #1 guy. What a clubbing blow to the back of the head of Julius Creed. Otis is fired up, and a back elbow to Julius in the corner. Ooh, driving Creed shoulder first into the steel ring post. Otis starting to feel it. Almost caught Gable. Uh-oh, but instead he's caught Julius and slams him into the mat. And the shirt comes off. We know what comes up next. It's worm time. And bang with an elbow drop. And Otis Heads up to the middle turnbuckle, but here comes Brutus Creed. Went for a sunset flip bomb. Chad Gable knocked off the turnbuckle by Otis, and now both Creeds are going after Otis on the turnbuckles. And a double backdrop suplex. And in stereo, the Creed brothers are victorious, and Akira Tozawa couldn't do a thing about it. Otherwise, they would have been disqualified. Chad Gable's not done yet with Otis. What a right knocking out Otis. Now it's a 3-on-1 attack on Otis. Going after the ankle. Now Maxine jumping on Chad Gable. Oh my. What a slap across the face of Gable. And that's what you get for mistreating Maxine. Oh no. I would get out of there as soon as you can. The Wyatt Six have been after Gable and the Creeds over the past month. Oh my. Oh, what a... Gable taken out. Now the Creed's taken out. The Wyatt Six have struck Chad Gable and company. Gable thought he escaped, but you walk into the light. Gable retreating, wisely getting out of the way of good old Uncle Howdy. All right, we are coming back to Monday Night Raw in just a few moments. Thank you, everybody, for sitting tight during commercial break. Appreciate each and every single one of you for all the love and support over on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/@hype the commentator. We are currently at 89 subscribers, trying to hit 100 to hit the first goal. That's the first goal. Next Monday, Raw is on Sci-Fi once again. It'll be the first Raw after SummerSlam. Raw from my hometown of Baltimore, Maryland. No, I will not be there. Yes, I will be live next Monday. You guys all know the rule that I have. I won't go to another WWE show until I'm actually a part of the company. That is my rule for myself. It's a motivator. Because if I want to experience it, I want to experience it as the part of the show. It's my shtick. But as we saw moments ago, the Wyatt Six taking out the Creed brothers and Chad Gable. We saw what Rowan did. And then Chad Gable once again confronted by Uncle Howdy and trying to play mind games with Chad Gable. Chad Gable wisely saying, you know what? I'm out of here. And scurry as far as he can away from Uncle Howdy. Damn, Carlito's all kinds of upset after the PlayStation. Then talk about looking for a fight. It is fight night here in St. Paul, Minnesota. And you saw the graphic. Sheamus is a 10-time champion in WWE, but the one championship he hasn't held is the Intercontinental title. Sheamus is set for action. Wingstop, the official sponsor of SummerSlam. Today only, use code FREEWINGS to get 5 free wings with a chicken purchase. See wingstop.com/offers for full details. The wing experts. Oh boy. This is not going to be anything less than a fight. Pete Dunne would come out, and then Pete Dunne would just walk away from Sheamus, and then Pete Dunne would come back in the ring and attack Sheamus from behind. Former member of the Brawling Brutes, and then would leave Sheamus out for Big Bronson Reed to take advantage of with a tsunami splash. And then last week we saw Sheamus with a bro kick. Went for a second one to Pete Dunne, but Pete Dunne was able to get out of harm's way. All right, here we go. The bell is rung. This match is underway. It is the Celtic Warrior Sheamus and Big Bronson Reed. Talk about two heavy hitters. Sheamus, a former 10-time world champion, 10-time champion, multi-time WWE champion, won the WWE Championship in his first year in WWE, defeating John Cena in a TLC match. And Sheamus was on the back of Big Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed breaking free. And a huge right. What a chop. And a second chop from Big Bronson Reed. But Sheamus ducks the third one. Sheamus with a clubbing blow to the midsection and an uppercut. And now Sheamus with a second uppercut to Big Bronson Reed. Huge headbutt to Sheamus. And Sheamus comes back with a boot to the face. Stunning. Big Bronson Reed now clothesline sends Reed to the outside onto the floor. Just like that, the Celtic Warrior Sheamus finds himself in the driver's seat. What in the world is the Celtic Warrior thinking? Heads up to the top. Off the top, taking out Big Bronson Reed on the outside on the floor. And the Celtic Warrior Sheamus is in control. But no, gets countered. Reed dumps Sheamus onto our announce desk. Sheamus now taken out by Big Bronson Reed. Welcome back to Monday Night Raw. It is the Celtic Warrior Sheamus and Big Bronson Reed one-on-one and a colossal size, heavy-hitting bout between two warriors. Sheamus finding himself picking up some momentum, but instead that momentum gets stopped by a Mack truck. That is Big Bronson Reed coming in with a heavy clothesline. Big Bronson Reed, you know, a guy who's still looking to establish himself here in the WWE, has tried time and time again to reach the top. And, you know, if you want to reach the top, getting through a guy like Sheamus with a victory is a way to do it. Sheamus has been to the top of the mountain time and time again. And the 330-pounder right back up to his feet. Sheamus with a running knee to the face, hooks the leg. Could it be? And oh, only enough for a 2 count. A near fall. What impact, that knee crashing right into the face of Big Bronson Reed. Sheamus has incredible precision. Let's take a look at this. Pow, right on the jaw. And now Sheamus looking to pick up 330 pounds of dead weight. That is Big Bronson Reed, the colossal Big Bronson Reed. Sends Sheamus into the corner. Official Chad Patton getting out of harm's way. And now Sheamus using his core strength to pull himself up to the top. Sheamus went for a clothesline off the top. Bronson Reed has Sheamus up on his shoulders with a Death Valley driver. Goes to the cover. Could it be? And a near fall for Big Bronson Reed. You can see the frustration in the eyes of Big Bronson Reed. He thought that Death Valley driver was going to be enough to keep down Sheamus, but it was not enough. It wasn't enough. Where do you go from here if you're Big Bronson Reed? I think we know exactly what Big Bronson Reed has in mind. 330 pounds. Gonna cause some huge waves right now with a tsunami. But Sheamus gets back up to his feet. Sheamus going after Big Bronson Reed up at the top. Sheamus now going to meet Big Bronson Reed up at the top. Sheamus going to try and attempt to get all 330 pounds of Reed up on his shoulders. Sheamus, look at this by Sheamus. Second rope. White noise. That's got to do it too. Oh, but Reed just kicking out in the nick of time. That was an incredible test of strength by Sheamus. We've seen some great things, some great power from Sheamus. And once again, Sheamus showing the WWE Universe just how powerful he is. And Reed was somehow able to kick out of that super white noise off the middle turnbuckle. And next week, Monday Night Raw will be live on Sci-Fi, live from the CFG Bank Arena in Baltimore, Maryland. But Sheamus is back up to his feet. You can see the vicious look in his eyes. He's ready to bring the fight, bring the pain. Biggest 10 beats of the bottom are being hand delivered to Big Bronson Reed. 16 beats of the bottom before the rope break was made by official Chad Patton. Oh, and Big Bronson Reed has got himself caught up in the ropes. Sheamus setting up for a bro kick. Pete Dunne with a shillelagh to the face of Sheamus. Dunne with a shillelagh clocking Sheamus. And the official never saw it, checking on Big Bronson Reed, trying to break Sheamus free, or trying to break Big Bronson Reed free of being stuck in the ropes. But it seems it was all part of the plan of Reed. And the shillelagh, talk about the irony of it all with a tsunami. That's gonna do it. And Big Bronson Reed with a big win here on Monday Night Raw over the Celtic Warrior Sheamus. And Pete Dunne just sitting down on the steel steps where the ref can't see him at all. Let's take a look at this. Pete Dunne once again going after his former partner of the Brawling Brutes, Sheamus. And then a big tsunami. The waves, the tides have shifted. And Big Bronson Reed picks up a big win here on Monday Night Raw. And this Saturday, we head towards Cleveland for SummerSlam. The champion, Damian Priest, has a busy weekend, starting with Damian Priest being live Friday, 12 p.m. at the Agora. Tickets on sale now. Superstar panel following the documentary screening. Get your tickets now at WWE.com/events. And Rhea Ripley and Dominic Mysterio will be there as well. And let's take a look at what happened when Gunther confronted Priest last Monday. Calling them all street trash. And then a brawl would start between these two men. Let's take a look at this. Fight back outside. And then they finally got kicked out by General Manager Adam Pearce. It was tough to keep these two separated. Talk about a bout that's going to happen this Saturday. Quite the words from Damian Priest. But here comes main event Jey Uso. And it's coming up next. It is main event Jey Uso and Carlito on Monday Night Raw. Jey Uso has Carlito of the Judgment Day. Coming up, the yeet chants. Yeeting. Sorry, I had to yeet. A little bit of the eating here. All right. That's coming up next. Monday Night Raw. All right, we are back live. Monday Night Raw, SummerSlam. Coming your way this Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern. But SummerSlam Cleveland kickoff, free to fans, taking place this Friday, 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific, in front of the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. The countdown starts at 4 Eastern. Damian Priest, CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, Seth freaking Rollins. All right. That's going to be Sami Zayn and Braun Breaker this Saturday. But before we get to this Saturday, we've got a lot of action here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Main event, Jey Uso yeeting his way. Carlito was trying to be a bit slick when he put Dominic in the match against Sami Zayn. Then Rhea Ripley and Dominic were like, okay, you'll take care of Sami Zayn. I'll take care of Sami Zayn, but you need to take care of the Jey Uso problem. And Carlito went back to General Manager Adam Pearce and worked some things out. Now here we are. Carlito as cool as they come, going against main event Jey Uso one-on-one. The Yeet Man, the Yeet Master, Jey Uso. Here we go. The bell's rung. Carlito going right after Jey Uso, but gets caught with a super kick right off the bat. Jey going to go for an early cover. Oh, a kick out at 2. Look at the eyes of Carlito, stunned. Main event, Jey Uso yeeting up to fly with a suicide dive, takes out Carlito on the outside on the floor. And Carlito is down and out on the outside. Now, Jey Uso going to get Carlito back in the ring. You don't want to get counted out here. And Jey Uso going to measure up with a clubbing right to the face of Carlito. Another right. Another right by Jey Uso. And Carlito countered, driving Jey Uso. Jey Uso spent a little bit too much time yeeting and maybe needs to spend a little less time on that and focus more on his opponent, Carlito. Carlito, this would be a big deal if he could get a big victory over main event Jey Uso. Has Jey up on the top. Spinning neck breaker off the top rope. Jey Uso draped over. Carlito has taken over as this match continues. All right, we are back live on Monday Night Raw. It is main event Jey Uso and Carlito. And Carlito being tasked by the Judgment Day to get rid of main event Jey Uso. The problem that they've been dealing with. Super kick to the midsection and an uppercut by Jey Uso. Carlito, what a move, taking out main event Jey Uso. Hooks the leg and kicking out at 2. Carlito wants to show the Judgment Day that he can do it. And don't forget, still to come, Monday Night Raw. Carlito was originally going to deal with Sami Zayn, but instead it'll be Dominic Mysterio who will take care of Sami Zayn. So the Judgment Day has their hands full, and right now, Jey Uso with his heavy rights. And what a shot to Carlito. And an enziguri. And Carlito goes down to his knees. And main event Jey Uso has Carlito right where he wants him. Carlito launches Jey Uso up to the outside, but Jey Uso with an enziguri to the face of Carlito. Jey heads up to the top. Carlito gets out of harm's way. Spine buster from Carlito. Hooks the leg. Will it be enough? And Jey Uso kicking out at 2. Carlito, former United States and Intercontinental Champion. Carlito has been doing this for decades now and would love nothing more than to take out Jey Uso. The old green apple. Daphne LaShawn saying, you can't do this. You can't eat the match. I guess there's no rules against it. Oh, roll by Jey. Oh, spear. And you just saw the apple go up in the air. And a wicked spear gives Jey Uso the victory here on Monday Night Raw. Having fun here tonight in St. Paul. The Yeets are seen around the jam-packed arena here in St. Paul, Minnesota. And you saw the apple spit up in the air after an emphatic spear from main event Jey Uso to Carlito. Thanks for the lurk, Lucky. Welcome on in, Krolix. Appreciate the support. Oh my. A mugging of Zelina Vega backstage. Ooh, what a shot to the shoulder. WWE officials and refs checking on Zelina. All right, commercial break. All right, we are coming back live to Monday Night Raw in just a few moments. Thank you, everybody who's been sticking with me here over on the Twitch and the YouTube side of things. I appreciate all the love and support. Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. Tomorrow, NXT taking over Sci-Fi. It's the Great American Bash. Joe Hendry with a live concert tomorrow night. NXT, the Great American Bash 2-week special event starts tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central on Sci-Fi. Moments ago, let's take a look at what happened to Zelina Vega at the hands of Zoe Stark, Shayna Baszler. And we saw what they did a couple weeks ago to her. They already damaged the arm. And now just making a whole lot worse. WWE took over Japan this past week. Stop one was Osaka. We saw Shinsuke Nakamura and AJ Styles go one-on-one and then flew over to Tokyo. Sami Zayn having the time of his life. The American Nightmare. And speaking of the New Day, Kofi Kingston had redid some damage to his shoulder. Representing the New Day, here comes Xavier Woods. Kofi Kingston not here after aggravating a shoulder injury while in Japan. And Xavier Woods with a one-on-one match against Karrion Kross tonight. The New Day and the Final Testament have been going at it for quite some time now. And it's been interesting to see. We really haven't got a clear focus on the obsession that Karrion Kross has with Xavier Woods. Sooner than later, we'll figure it out. But these two are going to go one-on-one. Karrion Kross has ways of manipulating his opponents, playing mind games, and there's no better way to play mind games when you have Akam and Razor in your corner, not to mention the legendary Paul Ellering. Talk about a master manipulator. Once upon a time, managing one of the greatest tag teams of all time, the Legion of Doom, Hawk and Animal. And now in the corner of the Final Testament. And now Kross is going to finally look to take out Xavier Woods once and for all and end all of this that he started. Xavier Woods hurt enough, now going after Karrion Kross with these clubbing blows. And a clothesline sends Kross to the outside on the floor. Xavier Woods coming in hot early on. Looking to dive. The boots to the face of Karrion Kross at the middle of the top rope. And Xavier Woods kicking things off hot against Karrion Kross. We are back live on Monday Night Raw. 13,000 fans in attendance. And it's Xavier Woods, Karrion Kross, one-on-one. Kross has really turned things around. And as I mentioned earlier on in the match, Kofi Kingston not here tonight due to an aggravated shoulder injury sustained during the Japan tour last week. Karrion Kross in control. Now Kross goes for the cover, hooks the leg. Xavier Woods getting the shoulder up at 2. And Kross just toying with Woods. And now mocking Xavier Woods, saying he's the worst king of the ring this company has ever had. And Xavier Woods is hurt enough. Now Woods starts to fight back. It was like adding fuel to the fire with every piece of disrespect that Karrion Kross threw at Woods. It was all just to fire Woods up. Maybe it was Kross who wanted to see the best of Xavier Woods and get the best Xavier Woods he can possibly get in this one-on-one matchup. And a forearm splash to Kross in the corner. Kross counters. Kross looking to put out Woods, but Woods counters. Roll up, roll up, roll up, roll up. 1, 2. Only enough for a 2 count. What a shot. Cheap shot, and there it is. This is going to do it. Kross lifting Woods up, but Woods lands on his feet. Super kick right on the money of Kross. Ducks under Kross, and a dive. Down goes Akam. And Razor goes face first into the ring post. Enziguri to Kross. And Xavier Woods is headed up to the top. Looking to fly. High risk, high reward. Elbow drop. Kross gets out of harm's way just in the nick of time. And now this time, Kross going to pick up Woods. Boom. The final prayer takes out Woods. And just like that, Karrion Kross picks up the victory over Xavier Woods. The numbers game was much too powerful for Xavier Woods, who was all alone tonight with no Kofi Kingston in his corner. And the final testament is as powerful and as dominant as they've ever been as they stand tall over Xavier Woods. And Jesse Ventura returned home to WWE as Triple H greeted Ventura. Ventura, one of the greatest commentators here in the WWE, but won titles in the AWA. Welcome home to Jesse Ventura. The Intercontinental Champion is set for singles action as he makes his way through Gorilla. But before he can defend his championship against Braun Breaker, he's got to deal with Dominic Mysterio of the Judgment Day. Sammy mentioned the comedy show taking place this Friday at the Agora in Cleveland. Sami Zayn and Friends do Cleveland. Go to WWE.com, agoracleveland.com for more information. Sami Zayn coming up next has his hands full in the form of Dirty Dominic Mysterio of the Judgment Day. And welcome back to Monday Night Raw. SummerSlam Photo Experience tickets on sale now. Thursday through Sunday, taking place at the Tower City Center. It's WWE SummerSlam Cleveland store. You won't want to miss it. For all of your exclusive SummerSlam WWE merchandise, shop the largest selection of SummerSlam merchandise throughout the weekend. Roman Reigns SummerSlam. Don't doubt it. Don't doubt that one at all. I agree with that one, King. I don't dispute that at all. Wow. Talk about handling heartbreak well. But tonight, Sami Zayn has Dominic Mysterio one-on-one. But this Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, the Intercontinental Championship will be on the line. Sami Zayn defends against the unpredictable badass Braun Breaker. But here's his opponent for tonight, Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Dominic Mysterio has his hands full with Sami Zayn tonight. And he's gotten caught in the love triangle between Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan looking to take everything back, looking to ruin everything in the world of Dominic Mysterio. Wants to see Dominic Mysterio's and Rhea Ripley's world crumble. The bell is rung. This match is underway. They're going to lock up. But instead, Dominic Mysterio ducks under, do a little bit of showboating. And the ref holding back Sami Zayn. And now, cheap shot by Mysterio has wrist control over Zayn. Spins out of it. And sends Mysterio into the mat. And for Dominic Mysterio said time and time again, I don't like you, Liv. I don't love you. But Liv was persistent on, her road to making Dominic love her. And she had this crazy idea in her mind that he did. And when he finally, broke her heart with Rhea Ripley after she returned, and then it all started to set in. But it seemed for a bit with Rhea Ripley not being there, she had this all under control. She had Dominic under her spell. But with Rhea Ripley back, it's where reality started to set in. And a springboard by Sami Zayn takes Mysterio out on the outside on the floor. This match continues on Monday Night Raw on Sci-Fi. We are back live on Monday Night Raw. It is Dominic Mysterio and Sami Zayn one-on-one. Dominic Mysterio has found himself in control of this match and bringing the fight to the Intercontinental Champion. This is just days out of Sami Zayn's big title defense against Braun Breaker at SummerSlam. You saw this during commercial break. Mysterio sending Zayn face first into the ring post. Side headlock. That chin lock on Zayn. Breaking free, sends Mysterio into the corner. Mysterio with a back elbow to Zayn. Dominic with a tornado DDT takes out Sami Zayn. Goes to the cover, hooks the leg. Oh, and only enough for a 2 count. What a big victory it would be if he got a victory over Sami Zayn here tonight, the Intercontinental Champion. But the real question is, will Sami Zayn still be your Intercontinental Champion following SummerSlam? We'll find out this Saturday. SummerSlam taking place at the Cleveland Browns Stadium. You can stream it on Peacock, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. Dominic Mysterio with his clubbing blows to Sami Zayn. Springs behind Mysterio, clubbing, clothesline, takes out Dominic. And this is a win that Sami Zayn needs. Sami Zayn does not need any losses ahead of his match against Braun Breaker. Sami Zayn needs all the momentum he possibly can have heading into such a huge title defense against an unpredictable badass. Sami Zayn thinking Blue Thunder Bomb, but Mysterio countering and now unloading back elbows to Zayn. And now snap suplex, looking for the Three Amigos. Paying homage to his uncle, the late, great Eddie Guerrero. And a third one, and we know what comes next. Gonna head up to the top, looking for that frog splash. Dominic Mysterio was going for the frog splash. Sami Zayn got out of harm's way. Sami Zayn. And an exploder suplex to Mysterio in the corner. And Zayn is fired up. This is exactly what Zayn needed. Dom pulling himself up, but here comes Carlito and JD McDonough. Oh, and Mysterio from behind, rope, 1, 2. Oh, only enough for a 2 count. And now Mysterio with his clubbing blows to the back of Zayn, taking advantage of the distraction by his fellow mates of the Judgment Day, Carlito and JD McDonough. Sami Zayn, big back body drop to Mysterio, knocking Carlito off the ring apron, who took a hard loss to Jey Uso earlier tonight. Taking out JD McDonough, but now from behind, once again taking advantage of the distraction, looking for a 619, but Sami Zayn explodes out of the middle rope with a huge clothesline. And now this time, Zayn connects with a Blue Thunder Bomb for the win. Oh. And this match is going to end by disqualification. Now it's going to be a 3-on-1 assault by the Judgment Day. Trying to take care of their Sami Zayn problem. But look at this. Here comes the main event. Jey Uso, who already took care of Carlito earlier tonight. Carlito sent flying over the top. And Jey Uso with a wicked spear for JD McDonough. Dominic sent flying over the top. Oh, Uso gonna fly. The Yeet Master dives up and over, taking out all 3 members of the Judgment Day on the outside on the floor. The Judgment Day continues to have a Sami Zayn and Jey Uso problem. But here comes Braun Breaker from behind to attack Sami Zayn. St. Paul barking because the dog is here. The unpredictable badass. Oh, but gets caught with a big boot by Zayn at full speed. Zayn with an exploder suplex. Sami Zayn is fired up, looking for a Luva kick, but instead, Braun Breaker wisely rolling to the outside just in the nick of time. Sami Zayn got past Braun Breaker at Money in the Bank with that Haluva kick. It was enough to pick him up the victory then. But here comes Braun Breaker from behind. But instead, Zayn with a kick. And now gets that dog out of here. Take him back to the pound. We got a rabid dog here in St. Paul, Minnesota. The Intercontinental Champion Sami Zayn defends his title this Saturday at Summerslam against Braun Breaker, the unpredictable badass. And tonight, Sami Zayn stands tall. The underdog from the underground. Dean, welcome on in. Thank you for being here. King, thanks for hanging around. Chad Gable has this obsession with the Wyatt Six. Wyatt Six has this obsession with Chad Gable. Not sure what the obsession is. The Wyatt Six are going to have their in-ring debut. But talking about debuts, Lyra Valkyria has made her big debut earlier this year and has made a huge impact since joining the Red brand, including making big waves back at Money in the Bank and being in the Queen of the Ring finals. The party has just picked up. We got 6-woman tag action. Earlier you saw Sonya, Shayna, and Stark take out Zelina Vega. Now Katana Chance and Kaden Carter gonna join Lyra. This 6-woman tag action. Sonya Deville taking on Sonya Deville. Shayna Baszler, and Zoe Stark. And it is coming up next on Monday Night Raw. All right, we are coming back live on Monday Night Raw. Just a few moments. Now the Pat McAfee pack The Pat McAfee Show pack for WWE 2K24 coming out this Wednesday. Just a couple more hours to just a couple more days to wait. Wish you the best of luck, Liv, when you have to face the Eradicator Rhea Ripley at SummerSlam. Lyra, Katana, and Carter in the ring as they await DeVille, Stark, and Baszler. Talk about the trouble that's been brewing between these 6 women. Talk about troubles. Sonya Deville is as tough as they come. Zoe, Stark, Shayna Baszler, Sonya Deville, 3 of the toughest women in the WWE roster. Sonya Deville knocking off Lyra last Monday. And then it was Zelina Vega. And a lot of chaos happening last Monday. Code Red to Zoe Stark. Zelina Vega would pick up a huge victory over Zoe Stark last Monday. But now it's time for 6-woman tag action. Lyra, Carter, and Chance. Here we go. The bell is rung. This match is officially underway. Kicking things off, Lyra Valkyria and Sonya Deville. Sonya Deville and company took out Zelina Vega earlier tonight. Again, they already did damage to her shoulder, but they're like, that's not enough. Let's cause more pain. And on a 3-on-1 attack during an interview, took out Zelina Vega. And breaking news, Wyatt Six will make their in-ring debut next week against Gable and the Creed brothers. Clubbing blow to the midsection of Lyra. Shayna Baszler, the legal woman in this match. Great drop kick by Zoe Stark. Zoe Stark now the legal woman. Kick out by Valkyria. And the current women's tag team champions, Isla Dawn and Alba Fire. And don't forget, tomorrow night, one of the Great American Bash, there will be a Joe Hendry live in concert tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central on Sci-Fi. Double knees to the chest, Katana chance. And now, look at that. Cartwheel over Zoe Stark. Lyra with a boot to the middle on the top rope. Lyra and company in control on Monday Night Raw. All right, we are coming back to Monday Night Raw in just a few moments. Thank you, everybody who's been hanging out with me throughout the night on Twitch and YouTube. I appreciate all the love and support. We are currently at 89 subscribers over on the YouTube channel. Appreciate it. If you haven't already subscribed and you love the commentary, subscribe today so we can reach 100 subscribers, and then we will go from there on to the next goal. To 500, to 200, whatever, to 150, to 200. You know how it goes. It ain't going viral overnight. It's slow and steady. Or maybe it is viral overnight. All I know is I have been enjoying commentary and doing a lot of SummerSlam commentary as of late. I got a couple more videos recorded today. They'll go out throughout the week. I have a few videos in the can ready to go over the next few days. Tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday's videos already recorded. Friday and Saturday, more special videos for you guys for SummerSlam. And that will close out that lead up to SummerSlam. Then the following week, all the SummerSlam commentary that I do that I like will go up on the YouTube page. And then I'll start recording again. Although I'll probably start recording before then, but you guys get the gist of it. I'm constantly recording YouTube videos, if you guys didn't know. There are so many videos I have that haven't been posted. And we are back live on Monday Night Raw. It's Stark, DeVille, and Baszler dominating Lyra Valkyria right now. And now Shayna Baszler stomping a mud hole in Valkyria in the corner, tagging Sonya Deville, keeping the fresh woman in the match. That's a brilliant strategy. Great teamwork. Sonya with those big right hands to Lyra. Up and over. Went for the tag. Went for the jump, but not quite there. Kicks back at Sonya Deville. And now makes the tag to Caden Carter. Caden Carter knocking off Baszler. Or knocking off Deville and Stark off the ring apron. Baszler, the legal woman in the match. And now Caden Carter's fired up here on Monday Night Raw. Shayna Baszler trying to fight out of it, but a big forearm by Caden. Rolls through, looking for a cover. Super kick right on the jaw of Baszler. Springboard leg drop. And only enough for a 2 count there. Baszler able to kick out. A very close call there. 2.5. Shayna getting out of harm's way. What a knee to the back of the head of Carter. Tagging in Zoe Stark. Double team coming up. Oh, Hurricane Rana takes out Stark. Baszler sent the middle rope to the outside. Stark, super kick to Carter. Tag made to Chance. Tag made to Lyra. Double knees. Now Lyra. Gut wrench. And now looking to put Stark away. Put a sliding kick to the back. And now a sliding knee to the face. A lot of chaos going on in the ring right now. Baszler taken out by Katana Chance to the outside. DeVille. Caden Carter back in the ring. Tag to Chance. And now Eddie Orango doing the best he can to keep this match organized. Zoe Stark, roll up, 1, 2. Katana Chance had the cover, but it wasn't enough. And a Z360. Good night. That's going to do it. Stark picking up the pinfall. Who can stop this trio? Oh my, talk about a faction war. Look who's back. Dakota, Io Sky, and Kairi Sane. A lot of talk about who runs Raw in the women's division, and now all 6 women going at it. Welcome back to Damage Control. Damage Control taking control. The former women's champion with a moonsault taking all 3 women out on the outside on the floor. Io Sky wiping out DeVille, Baszler, and Stark, and Damage Control is back. And they're taking their yard back. Whose era is it? It's seemingly still the Damage Control era. They remind me of a woman version of the Shield. I like it. Yeah, it's definitely a solid trio. I'm very intrigued to see where they go with Damage Control. Although it's kind of confusing, both are heel groups. From my understanding, that is. Wow. What a statement by Gunther ahead of his big match with Finn Balor. Gunther versus Finn Balor is going to be our main event here on Monday Night Raw. Summerslam taking place this Saturday at the Cleveland Browns Stadium. I will be live on Twitch and YouTube. You won't want to miss any of it. Oh, SmackDown's already starting on USA? Oh, okay, September 13th. Anyways, let's head to commercial break. Welcome on in, Agnes. Appreciate you being here. Welcome on in. How you doing tonight? Thank you for being here. Over on the YouTube side of things. Love Gunther. He's going to become champion. He's just pure class. He's one of my. Yeah, he's definitely one of the ones I enjoy a lot, watching a lot. He's a wrestler I enjoy calling all of his matches. There isn't one match of his that I've called that I haven't found great pleasure in being able to call as a commentator. Damage Control coming back, and they're looking to take their ground. Monday Night Raw next week in Baltimore, in my hometown of Baltimore. Jelly Roll will be performing live at SummerSlam Cleveland. Miz will be hosting SummerSlam. Drew McIntyre and CM Punk will go one-on-one. Special guest referee Seth freaking Rollins. The Women's World Championship is on the line. Liv Morgan defending against the Eradicator, Rhea Ripley. And the United States Championship is on the line. LA Knight looks to get his hands on gold as he goes after the United States Champion Logan Paul. And for the WWE Women's Championship, it is Bayley defending against the Queen of the Ring, Nia Jax. Nia Jax, much like Gunther, guaranteed her world title shot by winning the respective tournament back at the King and Queen of the Ring premium live event back in May. And then for the Intercontinental Championship, it is a rematch from Money in the Bank. It is Braun Breaker, the unpredictable badass who looks to get his hands on Sami Zayn, and this time looks for a different result. And then in our big main event, it is for the Undisputed WWE Championship. Solo Sikoa looks to bring the Undisputed WWE Championship back to the Bloodline and rip it from the hands of the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. And this match has turned into a feud that has made their blood boil. These two know how to get under each other's skin. But more specifically, Gunther knows how to get under the skin of Damian Priest. It is Gunther, it is Priest for the World Heavyweight Championship this Saturday. All right, here we go. It's main event time. Finn Balor looking to soften up Gunther for Damian Priest this Saturday. By winning the King of the Ring tournament back in May at the King and Queen of the Ring premium live event, the Ring General Gunther guaranteed himself a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam. But ahead of SummerSlam, the ring general Gunther is going to warm up a bit as he takes on the inaugural Universal Champion Finn Balor, who is currently one half of the World Tag Team Champions. And it is coming up next on Monday Night Raw as our main event. All right, welcome back to Monday Night Raw. But before we get to our main event, Fanatics Fest, New York City, WWE Ring Revolutionaries panel. Main event, Jey Uso, Jade Cargill, and Bianca Belair, Saturday, August 17th. Tickets on sale, fanaticsfest.com, taking place at the Javits Center in New York City. Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill going to take on either Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, or whoever they defend the titles against on NXT tomorrow night. Boy, coming up next Monday, Chad Gable and the Creed brothers finally going to get their hands on the Wyatt Six. It has been made official by our general manager, Adam Pearce. And now Dakota Kai and Sonya Deville. It's a war of factions. But in the ring, a man who knows a lot about factions, being the leader of Imperium. The ring general, Gunther, is a man who's all alone. A man who doesn't need anybody but his raw power and skill when it comes to stepping inside the squared circle. The King General Gunther. You know, Gunther looking to win his first world championship at SummerSlam. Finn Balor, one half of the World Tag Team Champions alongside JD McDonough. Finn Balor saying he wanted no help. Next Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, Sci-Fi Monday Night Raw will be taking place from Baltimore, Maryland. Tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster. Taking place at the CFG Bank Arena. Finn Balor knows a lot about winning big world titles at SummerSlam, something that Gunther's looking to do this Saturday. Finn Balor won the inaugural Universal Championship back at SummerSlam 2016 when he defeated the special guest referee of Drew McIntyre and CM Punk's big match this Saturday at SummerSlam. Of course, I'm talking about none other than the visionary, the revolutionary Seth freaking Rollins. The Demon King Finn Balor defeating Seth freaking Rollins at SummerSlam, but was forced to relinquish the title to a shoulder injury sustained in the match. And things have not been the same ever since for Finn Balor. All right, the bell is rung. Our main event is underway. And they're going to tie up, collar and elbow. Gunther's side headlock takeover to Finn Balor. Finn Balor, head scissor, breaks out of it. Finn Balor now looking for a headlock takeover, but Gunther powers out. Now this time, it connects. Balor taking down Gunther. Balor with a side headlock on the ring general. Gunther sending Balor into the corner, trying to break free, forcing the rope break. Went for a chop, but Balor ducks. Balor with a chop of his own. And a second chop, only angering the ring general Gunther. And Gunther fights back with a chop of his own. Gunther looking for a power bomb, but Balor trying to break out of it. Balor with a back body drop to Gunther and a kick to the face of the ring general. Oh, what a kick to the midsection of Gunther. Finn Balor saying to Damian Priest and the rest of Judgment Day, but specifically to Damian Priest, that he's looking to soften up Gunther for Damian Priest ahead of Damian Priest's big title defense at SummerSlam against this man, the ring general Gunther. But Gunther coming back with a big boot, taking out Balor. And now Gunther is dominating. It's been quite the night here on Monday Night Raw, but we are back. It is our main event. It is Finn Balor and the Ring General Gunther one-on-one. Right now, Gunther is in control. Gunther looking to get a victory ahead of his big World Heavyweight Championship match this Saturday, where he faces off against Damian Priest. You can see him signaling he wants the world title, and he's looking to take it from Damian Priest this Saturday. But right now, the King of the Ring, Gunther, bringing the fight to Finn Balor. And a backdrop suplex. Hooks the leg, goes to the cover, and a kick out just at 2. And Gunther knocking off Randy Orton in the finals of the King of the Ring to become the King of the Ring. The Ring General, you could call him the King General. Gunther perhaps looking for a submission here. And he's got it, the Boston Crab. This is going to do a lot of damage to the lower back of Finn Balor. Finn Balor's got nowhere to go. Submission hold, center of the ring. Balor, look at the way Balor's back is being torqued. But Balor trying to drag himself. But Gunther tried to prevent it, but Balor was able to make it, just barely making it. And Balor holding on the lower back. The damage has already been done. Oh, what a clubbing blow to the back of Balor in the corner. Everything Gunther does is highly calculated, and it's incredible how calculated the Ring General is. Back elbows to Balor. Thunderous chop to the back of Finn Balor. And Gunther, oh boy, this is going to be brutal. Oh, backdrop, turn into a splash. Balor was able to shift his weight and land on Gunther. Great counter by Finn Balor. Let's take a look at this one more time. The backdrop but Balor has great body control and landed on Gunther. Great counter by Balor. Balor goes after Gunther. Gunther with a chop, but ducked by Balor. Now Balor's starting to pick up some steam here. But Gunther picks up Balor. Balor driving the shoulder and driving the elbow into the chest of Gunther. Gunther kicks out of 2. Finn Balor wants the Judgment Day to keep all their titles, and that's why Finn Balor is looking to soften up Gunther for Damian Priest this Saturday, so Damian Priest can secure the victory and retain his World Heavyweight Championship. Gunther is no light opponent whatsoever. Gunther with a sleeper hold on Balor. Looking to put Balor to sleep right here, right now. As he wears Balor down. Arm drag, countered by arm drag. What a counter by Balor. Chop. And now Gunther once again with a sleeper hold applied, center of the ring. And now Balor starting to fade. A rear naked choke. And now Gunther turns things around looking for a power bomb. This one would finish this one off. But Balor turns things around with a DDT. And now Balor's fired up. It's our main event on Monday Night Raw. Balor with a clothesline to Gunther. But instead he gets caught with a huge lariat. 1, 2. And kicking out of 2. That clothesline from Gunther. Let's take a look at this. The clothesline from Gunther. And both men are down and out. Who's going to get back up to their feet first? And Gunther called Priest nothing but street trash. Called Priest nothing but street trash. And now Damian Priest wants revenge. Gunther made this extremely personal. But it's all about the mind games when it comes to the Ring General. What an uppercut to Balor. Looking for a powerbomb this time. And went for a clothesline. ducked. Sling blade by Balor. Balor in a great position, has Gunther exactly where he wants him. When you think Balor's down and out, he always finds a way, but instead gets caught. Sleeper hold. Great counter by Gunther. And a stomp to the chest of Gunther. Balor giving everything he's got. Double leg takedown. Stomp to the chest of Gunther once again. Looking for the coup de grace soon enough. And a third stomp, but this time to the back. And now Balor's ready for the shotgun drop kick that will lead to the coup de grace. There's the shotgun drop kick into the corner. Balor realizes where Gunther is. That Gunther is in the drop zone. Balor is climbing. He is heading up to the top. And now looking for the coup de grace, but Gunther sidesteps. And now a sleeper hold once again. Gunther's got that sleeper hold locked in deep on Balor. Balor trying to fight out of it. Balor may be forced to tap. This is the tightest that Gunther's had it locked in this match, but Balor trying to work his way back up to his feet and fight out of it. Gunther turns things around. Power bomb. Stacks up Balor for the cover, but Balor somehow able to kick out. And now the sleeper hold applied once again on Balor. Just outpowering Balor in this match. Balor starting to fade. This could be the closing moments of this match. Balor's eyes are closed, but Balor, wait a minute. Balor starting to find a second life here, a second wind. There is new life in Balor, perhaps. Trying to fight out of the sleeper hold. Trying to fight the vice-like grip of the ring general Gunther. But Gunther's just too powerful. Just ragdolling Balor. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Balor's out. And with the legs wrapped around the waist of Balor, that was going to be enough to secure the victory. And Balor out like a light. And now sending a message to the Judgment Day, reapplying the sleeper hold. That's a rear naked choke at this point. Balor's barely moved since going out. Oh, but here comes the World Heavyweight Champion El Campeon to the rescue. And here we go. The battle's already begun. And it's not even SummerSlam yet. We're getting a preview of what's to come this Saturday. Priest with the right. And now the brawl is underway. What a shot to Gunther. Gunther coming off a match with Balor. And now Priest couldn't bear to watch what Gunther was doing to Balor. And now Gunther sent over an announce desk by Damian Priest. Damian Priest just unleashed a whole new side of him. All the emotions coming out on this vicious attack on the ring general Gunther, the 2024 King of the Ring. And a double axe handle off the announce desk on to Gunther. Look at Priest go, unloading on Gunther. Sending him into the hydration station. Will this be the same scenario Saturday? Will Damian Priest take out Gunther and retain his World Heavyweight Championship? Or will we crown a new World Heavyweight Champion? All right, everybody, that was Monday Night Raw. Give me just a second. I'm just titling the video. So that if I need to post it for any reason. I always like to keep extra videos in the back burner just in case I need something. If I don't have time to record for whatever reason. Anyways, I appreciate all the love and support. Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate we earned 2 new subscribers over on the YouTube side of things. I appreciate all the love and support. Thank you, Blink, for the resub over on the Twitch side of things. Almost at 2 years. Blink is a real one. Thank you to Krolix for showing up. Lucky, thank you for the lurk as always. King showing up over on the YouTube side of things. Dean, I appreciate all the love and support. Agnes for showing up. Appreciate you. All right, that was Monday Night Raw. I will see you guys again this Friday for Friday Night SmackDown, the final SmackDown before the biggest party of the summer, SummerSlam. And I will see you guys for SummerSlam at 7 p.m. Eastern. You won't want to miss it this Saturday, the biggest party of the summer. I'll be live on Twitch and YouTube. But don't forget, YouTube videos going out every single day. So if you're upset that, maybe I'm not streaming as much as I used to, well, there's over 150, over 160 YouTube videos you can watch. There's 188 total videos, including shorts, live streams, and videos, single match commentary videos that you can watch over on the YouTube channel. So with that being said, thank you all for all the love and support. I will see you all this Friday for Friday Night SmackDown. And until then, stay tuned for tomorrow's video. Check out today's video. Thank you all for all the love and support. I will see you all in the next one.